Alright, hey guys, it's TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Akame Got Killed, episode 22, Kill the Little Sister. And this episode, I'm just so angry. Everybody's gone! Literally, the only people that are left now in Night Raid are Akame, Leone, Najinda, and Tatsumi. Like, mine, oh my god, the anger that has swelled up in my being is, I'm just so angry. But this episode was it was pretty fucking dope. Because, like, even there was a part when Tatsumi was like, you said that you wanted to end up standing on the winning side, blah, 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 and then he let Mine's ribbon blow away. And then the Jindo was talking about Susanoo. Like, they didn't even show Susanoo died. She was talking about Susanoo like he wasn't just a weapon. He was her beloved partner. And Leone, well, of course Leone's sad because everybody's gone. So literally everybody is gone. Who's next? Who is going to be next? It just makes me so angry. But this episode was still pretty fucking awesome. Because after all of that, they show they're Akame and Tatsumi, they're like out in the capital, like, because Budo was taken out, and now that's like a huge weight that has been lifted off of their shoulders. But they show, like, as Death, she's like literally tearing through the Revolutionary Army. She literally cuts one man in half with like a sheet of ice, and it was pretty fucking dope. If Esdeath was like working on the side with Tatsumi, then she would be fucking awesome. But of course not. Of course not. And she was talking about, like, she knows that her and Tatsumi are meant to be together because Tatsumi made it out of that dire situation, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, it made me so, I love Esdeath. She is so fucking dope. But the fact that she is using it for I personally feel like she's using it for the wrong reasons, makes me sad. But it's okay though. So, other than that, they show like Akame and Tatsumi, they're standing in, like, I guess the square of the capital, and all of the, like, some of the revolutionary, Revolutionary Army fighters were literally like up on crosses, and there was a code that Kurome put on them to tell Akame to come to their sacred place, which was, it looked like a church, but the church was run down. So Tatsumi tried to stop her, and Akame was like, I have to go, I have to grant her wish because she doesn't have much longer to live, blah, 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 because we all know that Kurome is about to die, because Chelsea really did a number on her before she got killed, which even though Kurome is still pretty fucking dope, it probably did help Akame out a lot that Chelsea did that to Kurome, because it probably would have been a lot harder for Akame to beat Kurome if Chelsea hadn't stabbed her in her vital spot in the back of her neck. So even Kurome was like, I don't have much longer to live. And she even left her cookies on her nightstand at the palace. And Wave was talking to Run, and Run was like, I already knew this was going to happen. The only reason why I became a part of the Jaegers was so that I could fulfill what I wanted to fulfill. And he got so used to being comfortable, and they showed like Suryu and who else? They showed Suryu, Dr. Stylish, and Bowles. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name because he's so fucking awesome. They showed Suryu, Dr. Stylish, and Bowles like I guess an image of them sitting at the table, and they looked at Run and smiled, and everyone was like, I got so comfortable being here that I forgot my true objective. So then after that, they show like Kurome and Akame, they meet back up at the church, and we see that Kurome, like, she explains why she was so upset, why, like, she was asking Akame, why did she leave, why did she do all of this, and her anguish and her feeling so angry after Akame left, and it was really sad. And then they fought. They started fighting, and their fighting woke up a danger beast, and they literally worked together and took out the danger beast together, which I thought was so fucking awesome. And then after they started to fight again, Wave and Tatsumi came. Wave tried to stop them. He tried to attack Akame, and then Tatsumi literally came out of nowhere and stopped Wave. And they were like, we have to let them do this. They need to settle this, because sometimes there's things that they need to settle on their own that you can't really settle with somebody else helping you. And Kurome agreed with this, and she turned to Wave and told him that she wished she could have met him under different circumstances. So I can tell that Wave and Kurome had like a thing. You could tell, because Wave, he wears his emotions on his sleeve, which is not necessarily a good thing for an assassin, but you know, under different circumstances they could have been together. But living that lifestyle, you really can't depend on somebody always being there. But other than that, Akame won. She stabbed Kurome, and Wave was so hurt, and Wave was literally like carrying her back, and Wave asked Akame, why do we fight? Why are we fighting? And Akame told him that if you are questioning your devotion, then you don't need to wield a sword. You do not need to use a sword against anyone else. So I think Wave took that to heart, and they walked away. And then Tatsumi was talking to Akame, and Akame, that cry that she did sounded like years of bottled up anger and aggression and sadness, and just so many immense emotions that she has been holding in for all of these years, and she finally let it out. So I'm happy that Akame, well, they finally have closure, and it sucks that she had to kill her own sister, but the fact that she finally has some closure, and now she can move on with the rest of her life is awesome. So yeah, this episode was so sad and awesome, and just sadness all at the same time. And they even showed like the emperor, he is questioning himself, and of course the minister comes out of nowhere, and this is the first time in the longest time I've ever seen him not have food. But he literally comes out of nowhere and tells him that he's doing the right thing, he just needs to stay focused, blah blah blah, whatever. And so yeah, this episode was pretty fucking dope, and it looks like they're going to have to fight the emperor coming up soon. So as always, I would love to hear how you guys felt about this episode. How do you feel about the way things turned out? But as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps me out a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.